toma, toma.
Stranded in the open, dried out tears of sorrow, lacking all emotion, staring down the barrel, waiting for the final gates to open.
Yo, what's going on, guys? On the road to 1000 CP. I'm like 20 levels off, guys. You guys tried the Gold Coast Bazaar or checked it out at all yet? I know the Jester Festival is going on too right now. There's some pretty cool stuff on there. I like that they added houses, but I wish they added like better houses. There's one decent house on there. Like 17 levels away. I could do this on my PV too and it'd be a lot faster, but I just hopped on whatever this morning. Get the 1500 CP, I can get all my passives and it's like a small power creep. It doesn't mean a whole lot, but it is nice to have. Been on PC since like late December, early January. So the progress I've made is actually kind of crazy. As far as like getting geared out, getting tunes leveled. Like I got 3 tunes fully leveled. Okay, a BG real quick. On our daily. We could always come back. I want to do the Jester Festival a little bit too, because I think you earn trade bars through doing that. If I'm not mistaken. I think we can get to 1000 CP between the next few days. I don't think I'm gonna live in Black Rose, but I'll pop in like every day, run like an hour or so. I don't have it in me to like stay here and bore myself to death for hours at a time. Oh, we got a BG check. Imcross is a good player, so it'll be interesting. Somebody like warned me about him in the BG one time. They were like, "Yo, Imcross is a good player. Target him." So I stayed on him the whole BG. I don't know. We'll see. See how this goes. He is a good player though. I ain't gonna say he isn't. I think they only got 3 on their team right now. Ooh, corrosive. Yeah, that was a bad MMR for his team. Yeah, they only got 3. Yeah, 2 of them left. I think they spawned in with only 3 and then another left. This isn't fair at all. Yeah, this isn't gonna be fair. It's a 4v2. I let him get into 3v2. I don't feel right about this. At least those guys stayed. You know, like they're not scared. I mean, the aim cost guy is pretty good. I know he's gonna win this. Yeah. I just feel bad because, I mean, we got 4 people right here. By the way, it was an easy win. Easy XP. 14 levels off from 2000. Yeah, this is the Gold Coast Bazaar here. They give you like 1200 right now to start off with. It's not too bad. I definitely think that some of these are like really expensive, and it depends on how much they actually give us. Uh, like, man, no way. That's 11,000. I mean, it's better than having to like spend money on it, but feels like a new Seals of the Nether system. We'll go try out the Jester Festival. Or is it just? Yeah, we'll try. We'll do this. We'll see how many we get, and then since Stone Falls, I'm already here. Okay, we'll just ride the Guar. Need to go this way. Without stepping in lava. Want to get this way shrine over here. Okay. Then we'll get back on the road. I'm kind of glad that they switched Sork for Warden with the new update that's coming out. 'Cause I really did want to have to level another tune right now. I feel like I've done so much fucking farming in like the past 3 months. I'm kind of like over it right now.
Jesters and the only fools I see are those in the audience. These idiots know how to indulge?
I don't know what the fuck that is, but
Take these.
okay. So steal mud crab apples. So we need to go here. It's are you talking about the Gold Coast Bazaar Juggy? In the Jester Festival? They basically changed like event tickets to where now you get trade bars. And if you open up your crown store and go to Gold Coast Bazaar, you can kind of see like all the different stuff that you can get. Some of the stuff is old, some of the stuff is not that old. Um, but I mean, you can even get houses with it. I'm curious to see how many trade bars they actually give you, because that'll be what matters. But I mean, you can get a whole bunch of skill styles right now. The mounts are right. I mean, pets, I don't really care for pets too much. You can get like this, but it's more like a girl outfit, I think. Um, That's probably like the if they had like a male version that would be cool. But I think that's probably like the best outfit that you can get that they got out right now. They do have costumes, Necro Guard. No, it was supposed to be Sork, Juggy. It was supposed to be Sork. Whenever they announced it on the live stream, they said it was gonna be DK first, then Sork, and Werewolf. But they changed it because the community wanted Warden, which they said they were open to doing. So they changed it to Warden now. Which I'm kind of happy about. Not gonna lie. I low-key wish they would have done Plar first. Or Plar second. Because I feel like between Necro and Plar, those are probably like... Well, I guess Arcanist. Arcanist is pretty bad for PvP, like pure Arcanist. But it's also fairly new. So I'd much rather them work on like Plar or Necro. Yeah, I definitely think Warden never needed Charm. Like, though I hear what people say about it, like being, like opening up new builds for Warden, but I don't really think it ever really needed it. Like me personally, Warden was cracked before Charm. Charm just made it broken. Yeah, I wanted Plar or Necro to be next myself. Have you got used to the D-swing animation or no? My friend Patrick's got a DK build with it and it's pretty cracked. He seems to like it. Yeah, that's the main thing. But like low-key, it goes kind of crazy. Yeah, I can agree with that. I think Warden needed a stun, but not a fat AoE charm that has a delay on it. Okay, so you get 300 trade bars per. So we'll go ahead and do these other quests. That's actually not bad. Like if you think about it, that's not bad. Per day, that's like what, 900? So for like a 14-day event, what's 900 times 14? Let's see if I can do the math here. I mean, I think it's like 12,000 trade bars at the end of that's actually really not bad. Like if you do your dailies daily event quests. Yeah, I can see it being harder to axe with for sure. But like I don't know, like BG's it might be good. Patrick he runs it and he says that it's really good. He said it was buffed instead of nerfed, but I don't know. I prefer the old animation better myself, so
Friend, a moment of your time.
gotta go to Ardon. This festival event is gonna take me everywhere, I guess. New D swing is faster, but you have to play it slow in order to light weave properly. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the way it is right now, it kind of just forces you to spam it. I have light weaved with it, but it's like yeah, it's pretty hard. It just feels weird. They should have honestly just like left it alone, like at least D swing, because I don't feel like it had an issue with its Annie. I just think that they should have left it be. Or like give it the new animation, but like the same effect. Gotta go this way. I hate discovering new zones because I always get lost. Yeah, and that's what I don't like about it. It just feels wonky. But I don't know, I've heard different things from different people. I've heard both E-Man and Patrick say that it was buffed. But I don't know. I didn't really care for it myself. What is going on? Why can't I? I always get lost in these new zones. Well, I guess Ardon's not new, but I don't really travel a whole lot in this game. They just need to rework the passive. Yeah, that I can agree with. Did they rework the passive? I haven't looked at it. Okay, so we gotta go this way. So I was going the right way. Trying to more like bow. I've never seen that before. Giving me Skyrim vibes. Hey, let me look at the 2H. So I wonder if they did. So my boy E-Man's on DK. If it was buffed, he wouldn't be on DK. Yeah, I don't know, cause, yeah, that's probably why he changed his build. Whenever I was watching him like a week ago, he was testing it out, and he was saying that it was buffed, but yeah, it makes sense if he changed. This event is really making me travel. Close though, I'm close to where I need to be. Place the trick book. Without being seen. Still holding it down. I'll figure it out sooner or later. Yeah, it's an adjustment for sure. Personally, DK for me is an adjustment because I played DK for years. When I first started ESO, I mained Nightblade, but when I came back to the game, I mained DK for so long. And these new changes are kind of weird. Like, I was never a big corrosive player, but I'm having to use it a lot more often now. Kind of sucks. I like D-Leap a lot better. Can this, like, fucker just, like, move so I can... There we go. Fuck. Who's getting me detected? Without being seen. Low-key, I might... Okay, there we go. I mean, DK, yeah, is easy mode, but I don't know. Not if you're fighting like 4 DKs by yourself. It's pretty bad. I think it'll be better whenever turn my mic up a little bit. I think I have it on the max setting. I could do this. Is that better? I might need to like... Is that better? Let me know, because I've been having this issue for a while. Let's go ahead and get that way shrine in, just so that in case I ever have to come back. Go upgrade our mount too real quick. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I personally I really hate the AoE on Flamelash right now. I feel like people discovered that and just kind of like ran to it. And it's one thing to get hit with one whip and block it, but the lava whip or the Flamelash, it desyncs the fuck out of you. Go turn these in real quick. Seems like hella people are over here. I want to get the DK skill styles. Yeah, dude. I've been hit by that thing like 15K back to back. Or you can only earn gold bars once per day. Okay, well that's good to know. So I can just do one a day. So then it'd be actually less than that. You'd probably get around 6,000 ish trade bars at the end of the event. Still not bad. Good to know I did that for nothing though. See what we can get though now. I low-key want to get the DK skill styles, but I'm like, do I really want to? If I can't find anything else, I can get it. It's not really much else that I want on here. It's kind of irritating that they made it like 1,500 trade bars whenever it was free when it first came out. Because I have it on console, but I don't have it on here. This work one's actually pretty cool too. I'll go ahead and get the Dragonite skills. Fuck it. Yeah, no, that one I have on console. They gave it to us for free, that and the DK, like months ago on console. I have both on console, but I want to get both. Look at how many people are lined up for this right now. It's kind of crazy. That's strange. Did all my builds go away or what? That's kind of crazy. I have this problem with Wizard Wardrobe all the time. That's why I have an armory station. I could easily just throw on the gear though too. We'll just take off. What mythic am I using? Yeah. We'll run Death Dealers. Don't need that. Don't need that. There we go. I think I'm still using the... Yeah, I need to change that too. Looking crown crates? Was it the warrior? Oh yeah, that one? That one does look cool. I have a skin that would match that perfectly on console. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think blue is in. Grayo's taking the map right now. Go to Bleakers. See what's going on. If there's nothing going on there, I'll go to Ayleswell Farm. This mount's pretty cool though. I got this in Deshaun. The inhale ability is low-key busted because it gives you 15% of your resources back. But like the higher your resources are, like look, I got like no recov. I got 500 and I feel like I do just fine. Even with Ash Cloud active. It's gonna take some getting used to call it like the new, I think it's called Hearth and Home now. It'll always be Ash Cloud to me. The 2H ult's pretty fun. Keep thinking I'm on blue. Looks like blue's going to be okay. Was thinking about it. Did it use it even though I didn't travel? Bro, that's fucked up. Not worried about Sedge right now. DC's trying to imp and they got a bar, so looks like they already got the. This might be a comp group. Oh, you know what I just realized? I'm in combat too. I got 2H ult on. See if we can swap that out real quick. That was a good catch because I would have tried to ult and I wouldn't be able to. Magically, like fucking 30 EP show up. That's kind of wild, bro. Not gonna chase him in that choke point. I remember whenever Corrosive used to absolutely shit on ball groups. Where's DC's bar at? Yeah, old school DK is way better, bro. Like, I remember a time when you used to be able to leap into keeps. You could also teleport strike into keeps. Not to mention, like, corrosive leap. Can't tell me that's not broken. Plus, it felt way better. Oh, we have a bar now, too. Yeah. See, I've been playing since launch. I took like a 3 to 4 year break. It was like right after Thieves Guild and Dark Brotherhood dropped. I didn't come back until Skyrim, the Antiquities. I think that was Greymore. And then I took like another year or so break. I didn't come back then until High Isle, and I've been back since. Breaks are good though. I'm about to take another one once GTA drops. I'll probably be gone for a while. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That game's gonna be a lot of fun. I tried making a YouTube video yesterday with GTA, but I think I might have to like create a new channel just because my algorithm is more centered around ESO. It only pushes the ESO viewers. Comp groups out there. Thought it was some Timmies. Hey, Templar used to smack, bro. I fuck with Templar. I've played between Nightblade, DK, and Flar. Those were probably the three that I played. It's a comp group. I'm definitely not gonna fight them by myself. Be pretty stupid. We go back to Oswell. See if we can't pull some Timmies there. I only main 3 classes, Templar on Xbox and PC was DK and Warden. I only played DK for less than a year. Yeah, DK, it was in a pretty bad spot there for a while. Not gonna lie to you. I knew people that still main that class. I played the class before the refresh with using Torque. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it definitely was not up to par with everything else. I don't know though. I'm kind of excited to see where the devs take us as far as like skill lines and stuff like that. The passives will be interesting. Yeah, there was a long while DK was probably the best class in the game. Hands down, it was the best class in the game. It wasn't until like what 2022 that we started seeing like really big DK nerfs. Yeah, blue's definitely hitting from all angles right now. I don't think blue's gonna get Sedge. They might, but depends on what that kill feed stacks up to. Oh, they definitely will. 8-4. They're gonna keep killing them. Where is this flagged at? I think it's probably back wall. No, it's sidewall here. And you're next, buddy. There's always a range shock build, I've noticed. I don't have any repair kits to actually rip that. Yeah, they're gonna keep hitting it. Is there more out there now? Oh yeah, there's a whole fucking Zerg. That didn't take long. So this, I'm at 986 right now, so I'm like 14 away. I'm not gonna Zerg down Ailey or whatever. They used to play Council where I'm from, so I know them. Road to 1,000. Yeah. Yeah, I'm at 986. I'm getting close. Like 14 off. Yo, what's good, Miss Wayne? I'm starting to think maybe it wasn't a good idea to come into this keep. God damn, bro. Didn't expect fall damage to hit me that hard. 28k is crazy. Listen, I'm good. I'm not gonna say I'm bad, but I'm definitely like not on a level like Meep is actually crazy. That's somebody I watch his videos and I wonder how the fuck he anti cancels so perfectly. E-Man's pretty good too. Yeah, Chalman's bad. It's a lot of blues. Yeah, there's a lot of PC players, man, that are like cracked. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like I came over here and don't get me wrong, I've beat a lot of people since I came over here, but at the same time, like I've also been absolutely smoked. So like there's definitely a lot more better players on PC than there are on console. Console, I didn't really feel like outside of maybe like a few people, I didn't feel like I had any real competition. Like most groups in Cyrodiil, I could easily wipe. Like one of the last times I logged into console before I swapped over, it was me and Flesh, and a ball group pressed us in a tower. They couldn't kill us. I told Flesh, I said, "Hey, bro, let's go chase them." So we ended up chasing a ball group with just two people, and we wiped them. So to me, it feels like it's a little bit easier as far as performance wise on PC. It's harder because of performance wise, because players like on console you can beat somebody just because they're lagging, whereas PC it happens a lot less frequently. I mean desync is still a thing, but it's that same ball group, bro. I might just leave because I feel like that's all this is. It's just ball groups. We'll go to IC. Queue up for another BG. Yeah, ESO just takes time, man. It really does. And like you have to really like push yourself. Like there's been a lot of times that I've gotten mad and I've died, but then I have to like sit there and be honest with myself because I'm not gonna get better by making excuses, right? So at some point I sit down with myself and I'm like, all right, what did I do wrong in that fight that got me killed? And usually there's always something I've done wrong. Like granted, there's sometimes like desync and lag and whatnot, but I mean, like I said, sometimes it's just me not playing the way I should be playing. But it takes time, man. It's not something that happens overnight. When I first started playing, I sucked. I was completely, I was really bad. I was getting X'd on like the daily. It took me quite a while. I didn't really have anybody to help teach me either. Like I had a friend who was really good. He was an Unchained on EU for as far as PvE wise, but PvP I pretty much had to learn all on my own, including like how to build because you build differently on in PvP than you do in PvE. So, but it took time. For me, it took like a few years, but I finally got there. Yeah, so one good way that you can go about that is like if you start to like go on losing streaks, uh clip the fight and go back and watch what you're doing and look around to see if there's anywhere else you could have gone. Uh could you have managed your resources better? Were you block weaving efficiently? Like there's a lot of things that you could be doing wrong. sometimes in the moment when you're fighting somebody, you don't really realize the mistakes you're making, which is why I go back and watch clips. Yeah, I've rage quit. We all rage quit this game. That's something I've learned. Like, all everybody that tries to act low key about this game, low key has their moments where they get mad. It's normal. It's PvP. It's a well, I mean, it's competitive in the sense that people want to win, right? So, like, obviously, people don't want to lose. It can be frustrating when you're losing too much. Queue up the BG, see what's going on, get through my rewards. Yeah, Juggy, I mean, it really is kind of lowly, like to come up on ESO. Um, Everybody tells you you're trash. Uh, they teabag you, they chase you around because they know you're easy pickings. Um, but it forces you to get better, like, unless you, like, kind of just like it. I don't know. But for me, I was mad. It pissed me off because I was just trying to have fun on something casual and I didn't really know what I was doing. And I had groups, ball groups, and people coming and chasing me down. It like made me mad, made me want to get better. I changed my name a lot. I haven't changed it in like a week, but I normally change it like every 4 or 5 days. Right now, it's my name is DK, or you like my DK? Not my name is DK. You like my DK. It's a double-edged joke. Yeah, I change my name pretty often just because of the fact that um, people are kind of weird on this game, and they see your name, they know you're a YouTuber, they know you make content, they'll chase you. I've seen a lot of streamers get stream sniped, and I'm pretty sure I've been stream sniped. Yeah, there was a dude on council that I always watched X, and he was fucking cracked, dude. His name's Chino. He makes YouTube videos as well. I don't know if you can check him out, but I remember like watching him on council. Him, Freya, Psycho Assassin would go around and they'd like hit Warden or Rails, and they'd farm the Zerg there, and I was like, I want to do what they do. That was kind of where I got. That's kind of where I hung on to PvP. Was I saw Xers like them really put in work, and I was like, yeah, I want to do what they do. Bro, Chino used to have me so bad, bro. Cause you just can't like I don't know like I've never beat Chino. Like I don't think I've ever beat Chino. Like in a fair fight, I've never beat Chino. Like the dude is cracked. So when you fight him, it's almost guaranteed you're gonna die. Yeah, Chino's cool, man. He's not toxic, and he's a really good player. But that was somebody that I always thought was cracked on console. I aspire to be like. I'll never be like Chino though. I don't think anybody will. That dude's on a different level. These BGQs. It might be better to go into IC, poke around. Yeah, appreciate it, bro. Thank you for stopping in, man. It was good talking to you for a bit. Hope you have a good day at work. Sometimes I miss being the average Joe Juggy. Once you get a name for yourself and it's out there, man, people they don't let up. You got a name though, bro. I wouldn't say you're an average Joe, man. I mean, you did kind of play like D-swing, off meta. Yeah, I hope Warden gets some good buffs too. Guy at 24k HP. I hope I don't regret sparing his life. All right, Juggy. All right. Well, we'll just say that. All right. Yeah, I hope Warden gets some good buffs too. It's supposed to get Major Brittle, so with Mono, you're gonna be able to stack like 40% critical damage. It's gonna be actually kind of crazy. Warden mains are losers. Yeah, I wouldn't call them losers. Warden's been pretty good though for a while. Yeah, that ball group. There's a bunch of DC on right now, and they got like comp groups going. So I kind of figured that they were just gonna Zerg map. I don't think I've ever tried a Serpent Sustain Warden. Tried a Serpent Sustain DK. Serpent Sustain used to go crazy, man. I mean, it used to go crazy. Especially on DK. I almost never lost a 1v1 on the build that I was running. It was some cheese, but it was really good. But like from testing like Pyre and Rally, oh, we got a BGQ. From testing Pyre and Rally, and then trying out Serpents, I just feel like Serpents lacks that same pressure anymore. I really do. I mean, it could be good on certain setups, but you'd have to really build into the status effects. Personally, I don't really care for Pyre and Rally. I think it's like stupid, broken. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, because that is a status effect, huh? It's Yeah, that's gonna be. I didn't even think about that. So what you thinking, like acuity and serpents or what? Because you're gonna want the crit chance, right? Or like Order's Wrath. Order's Wrath would be more consistent pressure, a little less critting, but you wouldn't even need to go Khajiit on the Warden. One thing I don't like about Marsalok is that sometimes it just does not fire when you want it to. Damn, I was gonna double leap there. That would have been funny. The burning spell wave really does make corrosive hit so much harder. Yeah, I'm interested to see what they do with Warden. I got Nightblade and Warden leveled up, so this year I'm golden on tunes. Do you know when the PTS is going live, Juggy? This build I'm only running like Burn Spell Weave, Mara's. I'm in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 heavy. You see the damage I'm doing? It's crazy, bro. Yeah, I'm hoping it's soon because that's gonna be fun. Get out of that. Damn. Oh, I still got him. I still fucking got him, bro. Hell yeah. I was like, man, I'm gonna take out one of these guys. I'm in 5 heavy too, bro. Like that damage is crazy for 5 heavy. Yeah, Mars really is. I think it's just because of the DK right now. Because people didn't say that before. Not bad, not bad. We'll run our random normal too while we're at it. Oh, the heal's bugged? See, I didn't know that. I just put it on because I seen people using it and it looked like it was doing pretty good. See, I'm using Cleansing Revival too in open world just so that like I'm not having to wait. Was it like 20 seconds or whatever? So I'm using Cleansing Revival to try to get the heal off a little bit early. Cleansing Revival is bugged too. That I do know. Golden Madness. I got a gaming chair that kicks back. It's kind of nice. I get lazy though sometimes when I get up. I don't want to I don't want to I don't want to put it back just to have to like, you know what I mean? All right, Juggy. Peace out, man. I hope you have a good day, man. Appreciate you stopping in. go this way. Almost just flew off the cliff there. Should get like a few levels out of this. Is it still viable for update 49? I haven't tried it since the update, so if it's still good, I'm definitely gonna run it. That's no problem, man. I made that build video because I was like super hyped for the DK changes. And I wanted to play DK early, so I was playing on the old DK. Hell yeah, man. I'm gonna try it out there for sure. Might be a good option for like BGs too. Personally, I think Torque is slept on. You got people that say it's good, and then you got the majority that say it's really bad. But I feel like the people who say it's bad just don't know how to play it, or are used to like proc heavy builds. Yeah, Dork is really good in BGs. That's something I've always enjoyed running in BGs. Plus, it's so easy. Like, you really, like, even if you wanted a subclass DK, it's as simple as just throwing on a different skill line. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't gotta change gear. You don't gotta, like, build flank. It's just throw on torque, change skill lines. I'm stuck in combat. There we go. All right, man. Yeah, thank you for joining up and hanging out. Pop an XP scroll right before we finish the boss. So that way we can go into Black Rose a little bit more. Get a little bit more XP. I feel like I'm getting levels fast. Like I've gone up a good 7 or 8 so far. Who knows? I could hit it by like tomorrow morning. Got work later on tonight, so I don't think I popped it. I didn't. That's alright. Give me another level. Go back into Black Rose for a little bit, and then I'll probably end stream, guys. Been going for like a couple hours now. I got a whole lot of time today. We'll do another live stream tomorrow too as well. We'll make it to 990 and then call it. See that right there is Marcelok's little buggy. Yeah, I've been playing since launch. I've taken like long breaks in between. But yeah, I've been playing since launch. I started on Xbox, and then when I took my break, I kind of just stopped playing video games as a whole during my break. I had too much like IRL stuff going on to like have time for that. Plus, I worked like 3 different jobs. Uh, when I came back, I sold my Xbox. So when I came back, I bought a PlayStation. And then I started on there. Well, there for a while, there wasn't outside of like leveling your tune and getting gear, which was pretty easy. There wasn't really a whole lot of grinding. That's more of like modern ESO, like what it is today. They kind of force you to. Like when I came back during High Isle, and there was a whole bunch of new shit. I honestly had no idea what I was doing at that point. It felt like a whole new game, but I had a lot of grinding to do. I remember the days of like camping Molag Bao to like gank groups. That's what me and all my friends did for years. And we played Cyrodiil, but we were just gankers. Stealthy little assassins. We got so much Telvar back in the day. I don't know if you remember a guy named Fletcher Head, but I played with him. He was a British guy, but he was funny. Played with him and all his friends. We'd go to IC. We camped Molag Bao almost every single night, killing groups and getting a bunch of Telvar. You don't want to launch and play for more than 50 hours total? Yeah, it's not hardly at all. There wasn't a whole lot to do though, like on launch. Like there was Cyrodiil. There was like leveling your tune, but outside of that, there really wasn't much. It was just mainly PvP. No, I didn't even make it to Cyrodiil at the time, and I don't remember any OGs, so I wasn't even in these. So, yeah, he wasn't around for long. He was around for like 2 or 3 years, and then went back to GTA. I swapped over to GTA 2 for a bit with him, but I ended up coming back to ESO, and then I took my long break. Yeah, PvP was pretty much all I did. When Orsinium came out, the grind spot was old Orsinium, and anytime we needed anything leveled, we would always just go there. The game's almost completely unrecognizable from where it was. That's both a good thing and a bad thing. One of my friends from high school, he streams GTA from time to time. This dude was doing Halo tourneys before esports got so big. Dude, Halo was fucking awesome, man. I played so much Halo. I wish they'd make another one, but like Halo 4 was pretty bad. Halo 3 was like eh. Halo 2 and Halo 1 were probably the best Halo games that they made. Halo 2 more specifically, just because I remember that better. But yeah, no, GTA is a game that I love to play. I played it a lot on Xbox when I was a kid. Uh, GTA 6 is gonna be something else too, and I'm that's probably the most hyped I've been for a game in quite a long time. So I'm really excited to see how that plays out. Can't really. Yeah, it has with 100 Thieves esports team right now. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I don't really keep up with like esports a whole lot. I low-key should, cause I've heard you can make some really good money off of it. Especially if it's competitive. I'm really good at competitive games. I don't know much of GTA. Not not much of a GTA fan. I play too much competitive R6. Yeah, it's not for everybody, man. It's definitely not for everybody. It's for a lot of people, but there's just some games that don't click well with others. I don't know. I just think it's funny because I had an entire lobby at one point on GTA get so mad because I was going around on my oppressor just blowing them up. But they actually camped the casino. Like I had like 15 cars outside the casino. I couldn't leave because they were waiting for me to go outside. I was up on the rooftop hiding. I called in my oppressor and went back to my facility. But I had dudes on an oppressor chasing me as well. But I went back to my facility and I started dropping the big bombs on them. And they all started leaving, man. It was a really funny experience. But that's what I do on GTA now. I used to take it serious, but once you get to a certain point and you own everything, you have a bunch of money, really all you really care to do on the game is just like troll. I used to show up to car meets and like blow up people's cars. Oh man, like you could be the biggest troll in that game. Can see why you enjoy it. That's dope. Though having fun gaming is the way to go. Too much best this, best that, grind this. Yeah, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I don't have a problem with grinding at a game, but I also try to balance it with like some fun. Like just what I did there is like I did Black Rose when I started the stream, and then I stopped. I did a BG, went into Cyrodiil for a bit, did another BG. I did my random daily. Now I'm back in here. So like you definitely got to find some sort of balance between grinding and having fun. Because if not, you're just gonna burn yourself out really quickly on any game. What kills a game for people is that they take it way too seriously. Like they gotta be super OP off rip, but it kills the entire journey. It's kind of like life. Like if you were just handed millions of dollars today, you'd have no real like learning experience through life. Like you wouldn't have to like deal with like anything and understand how to like fix problems and stuff like that. It's all about the journey, man. Are you into like single player games at all? Because I have a recommendation that it's a really fun game. I played it just recently and beat it, but it's Claire Obscure. It's really great game. Like it was probably the best single player game I played in quite a long time. Yeah, dude. Definitely should. It's a very fun game. I was honestly surprised because I'm usually not a big fan of turn-based. I do like Final Fantasy, but that was like probably one of the only turn-based games that I enjoyed. I liked Baldur's Gate just for like the RP aspect, but that game was like they made turn-based combat actually feel new and exciting. But it goes deeper than that. Like the game itself, it has excellent storytelling, and it was probably I mean, it feels like it should have been a movie, how good it is. You'll have to play it, man. It's a lot of fun. 990. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. Yeah, it's a really good game, man. You'll like it. I also don't know if you play Kingdom Come or if you're into like medieval kind of style of games, but that's another good one. Especially for like an indie studio. They did really good on that game. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 or Deliverance 1 was all right. It was really good for like what they were starting out with, but Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 has way more immersion and you feel like you're actually like you basically start out as a peasant and you get beat up a lot and you have to like get money. You can either become a thief, which the NPC system is actually really intelligent. If you kill a guard, it'll respawn with like a bodyguard or not a guard, but if you kill a merchant and you steal their inventory, they'll respawn with a bodyguard. So, and then the guards will start patrolling that area too. It literally feels like you're living in a medieval time, but it also has a really good story. The DLCs are great too because you can get a player home uh that you can decorate yourself and then you can earn like gold by making like by back blacksmithing. Because the story is Henry's father was a blacksmith, so he's following his father's footsteps. ESO is more like a filler game for me. Like I play it whenever there's not a good game to play out. But I got like an Xbox emulator. So I've been playing like the old James Bonds and a bunch of different Xbox games like Iron Man. That was a good game when it came out. I played that game on PSP. Oh, there he is. Yeah, man, those two games are great. Like I honestly like was really impressed with both of them. And I'm usually very critical about single player games. Like I either really love it or I really hate it. Like Hogwarts, I couldn't get into. It's too many side quests and it felt like more like a grind to play than it was actually enjoying the game. And I love Wizard games, but that was not it for me. I'm a big Spider-Man fan. I played Spider-Man 2. Great game. Great game, but it was too short. Doesn't have a whole lot of replay value either. More Unk status, video games. I don't know. I mean, like, I mean, it depends on what you mean by that. Like no grinding at all, a little bit of grinding, or like more casual games. Because I've played a lot of games over the years. You ever played like Final Fantasy? Yeah, right now I am. I'm just trying to get as much XP as I can before I have to end the stream. I don't have too long before I have to start getting up and get ready for work. Yeah, the old Final Fantasy was really good. What made old games so great was that they were very simple, but they were also very fun. Like I look at a lot of the Nintendo games that come out now, but I'm like, man, what happened? Like, why did games become like super grindy and super complicated to navigate through? Not every game now is like that, but the vast majority. Either that or they're locked behind a battle pass, which I think is stupid. Like I think a lot of devs have like just made it more about money. It used to be like consumer focused, where it was more about making a good game that people will enjoy. Now it's more about how much money can we make off of this video game. Feels more corporate than it used to be. That's when I was little. I remember having to change the disc and shit. Yeah, man. I used to have my friends come over, or I'd go to their house. I remember like I'd ride my bike to my friend's house every weekend when I wasn't in school, and we'd sit and we'd play like fucking Minecraft and Pokemon and shit like that. We played a lot of Halo, Call of Duty too. We also played a lot of that. Video games were a lot simpler back then. Now they make it to where you have to like pay to play online on console at least. And most online games like you can't do it like with dual controllers. That's why I kind of hate where video games have gone because it used to be a way for you and your homies to hang out and have some fun. You get the bottles of Mountain Dew, the Doritos, or whatever chips that you enjoy, sit back, enjoy the game, but now it's like you have to like do it from different screens. We're getting close, we're getting close. I remember having to clean my discs. Or like you'd put the disc in or try to put it into like the Xbox or PlayStation and it drop. And then you're like, fuck, I hope I didn't ruin the disc. So a little fun fact, Assassin's Creed 3 helped me pass history class. As crazy as that sounds, around the time that I played that game, I was taking American history, and it was probably one of the only times in school that I was consistently raising my hand to answer questions. Like for a game like Assassin's Creed, they were pretty accurate with a lot of the history in it. I don't like where Assassin's Creed has gone with their games though. Got Broken Gear. I remember going to a friend's house playing Rampage or Super Smash at their place. It's interesting though how it had an influence on you. Uh, yeah, man, like times were great back then for video games. It was like revolutionary, honestly. And then Oblivion, that game I played the shit out of. Like I'm not even playing. That and Skyrim both I played so much. So much. Skyrim actually I remember being at school and whenever I was done with school and I was waiting on my dad or my mom to pick me up, I'd be sitting there just watching Skyrim videos. Like I'd be looking at like once I beat the game and I discovered a bunch of places, I started looking for like hidden lore, hidden places. Like there was this one dwarven area that had like this secret weapon that was like secret from the game. Like there's a lot of stuff in Skyrim that they didn't like that wasn't obvious. So I remember like looking at that stuff and like I'd go home and I'd play that and I'd find those areas and explore them. Um, Man, it's like looking back on games, I'm like, what happened, man? What happened? Yeah, it was kind of cool, honestly. Like my history teacher was like, how does he already know this stuff? Like he had just started his lectures on it and I just knew because I played Assassin's Creed. I've also been really big into history too, so like playing Assassin's Creed games, more particularly Assassin's Creed 3, um, I tend to remember a lot of history stuff because I'm interested in it. So it was easy for me to like play the game and like latch on to like the story and also like the historical events going on. We'll do another BG before we hop off here. Don't think I'm gonna get hit 1,000 a day, but definitely could hit it tomorrow for sure. I'm just proud of the progress I've made. Like came over like December to January and like I've been grinding a lot, but I'm starting to get where I want to be. Oblivion was great, although I never watched videos around that time. Uncle and I and friends from school would always talk about like, oh, we did this or did that or did you find this? Yeah, no, yeah, I mean YouTube like around the time of Oblivion, YouTube was just starting to pop off, so it wasn't it wasn't like popular yet. Like I think it had just started getting to be big. It's kind of like Facebook. Facebook didn't really take off until like 2009, 2010. I think Oblivion was released in 2006. Correct me if I'm wrong, but my brother would not let me play Skyrim until I played Oblivion. I remember him telling me that because he owned the games, but he was letting me play them, and he was always like, "I'm not gonna let you play Skyrim until you beat Oblivion." So, but it was good because Oblivion's probably my favorite Elder Scrolls game now, just because it was my first introduction to the game. I went back and played Morrowind too after Skyrim. So I was thirsty for ESO, or not ESO, but Elder Scrolls content. And then whenever Elder ESO came out, like I was really hyped about that, but I was kind of disappointed because there wasn't really a whole lot to do in the game. Like it was fun to play for like a few days, but then you get bored. I remember like the first like week of ESO, massive Zergs. You want to talk about Zergs now? Zergs were crazy back then. Like they were way worse. And people were excited about Zerging. Like, they're like, yeah, this is fun, guys. Hello there, buddy. Oh, you're going down, buddy. Oh, my team died. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I was like, who's chasing me? Turn around. How corrosive, huh? Jesus, that's how the whole squad pulled up. I don't think my team's like very good. Not gonna lie to you. I should have built up a corrosive. Little 2v1. I might be able to pull this off. If I could cast my abilities, it'd be great. Yeah, no. We were doing great. I don't know what happened. I think I got way more into a game called Albion Online, and that's when I learned about Zerging. I don't think I've ever really played Albion. I didn't really play a whole lot of MMOs growing up. I played Wizard 101. I was like 10 years old, but I think that was like the first MMO I played, and then I played a little bit of Latro, but I didn't play it for that long. Apparently Latro is still going strong. I was surprised. I thought the game died. Yeah, Wizard 101's an MMO mainly for kids. It's like a good introduction to MMOs. Come on, team. Lock the fuck in. Lock the fuck in. Let's go. Why do I feel like I'm the only one killing these guys, bro? It's a bad spot there. Come on, don't die, motherfucker, don't die. God damn it. Trying to keep the team alive. Yeah, this is the first time I've died. What are these guys doing? Oh my god, bro. I can't do everything, bro. I mean, this guy had like 50k, bro, 50k damage. That's, meanwhile, I've like doubled their damage. It's fucking retarded. Ah, it wasn't much of a comeback. I killed a few of them, but like my team was low-key pretty bad. We'll run one more because I'm not ending the stream on a L. Hopefully this time I have better RNG. Yeah, it was a good try. I mean, I was definitely holding my own, but my team couldn't. I was trying to pop that corrosive right there. I had him so low, man. So low. But somebody else popped corrosive on me. Hopefully we can get a better fight this time. Are they giving us new mounts like every week? Because that would be cool. Nah, it's the same one I already got. There was one in Clockwork City, I believe. It's like a dwarven horse. We'll go check that out real quick. Pyre Brand's not that great right now. I mean, it's good, but it's just I don't know. I think Acuity is a little bit better than Pyre Brand. I think Acuity is probably the meta. Not gonna lie to you. I think that that's probably the hardest hitting that you can get on DK. Can be a little tricky to play, but that's about it. Yeah, Monomyth. Monomyth or Death Dealers. It depends. Like if you're going crit, then you definitely want mono. If you're going like Burning Spellweave, for instance, on this build, I'm using Mara's and Burning. So I'm not using mono, I'm using Death Dealers. Because max stat, like if you look at the inhale right here, it says it restores 15% of your missing magicka and stamina. So the higher your magicka, the more magicka you get back. If that makes any sense. That's why I'm running like 500 recov. I don't have any recov on this build whatsoever. But you don't need it on DK. Like, prove I'm not lying. I got 500k, 500 recov right here. You just never run out. Ash Cloud heals you for a bunch, so you're not really having to overcast heals. I'm running gear from 6 years ago. Let's see if it works. Oh, buddy. 22k oath. And somebody that's on gear from years ago. We can pull this off. Oh yeah, we're winning this one. I got a build. If you want to run like so I'm using Mech Acuity with the 2H ult and Rally Cry and Mono. But that build what you do is you basically you inhale, You keep your fiery breath up for the major breach, and then you just fossilize into 2H ult and whip, and it's practically a one shot, but it's hard to counter. It's really, really hard. It's a really fun build. Oh, Rogue's hitting me up. Yeah, you'd like that build, man. It just you got to get good at like timing everything in that burst. Like it all has to hit at once, or somebody can survive it. But if you hit them all at once, oh yeah, they're done, cooked. Yeah, no, I understand that. That was me once upon a time, so I completely get that. But yeah, if you're looking for a one-shot build, that's definitely the way to go. Um, yeah, it has so much damage, and if you get that fossilized off, the only thing that sucks about it is if your fossilized misses and they dodge it, um, then your acuity uptime is down for another 20 seconds. That's the only thing that sucks about it. But what I found is if you anti-cancel the fossilized good enough, they'll never see it like coming at them, and that way you can still get the fossilized off. I mean, yeah, the build is definitely high risk, high reward because if you mess up that combo, you're stuck waiting for another ult and you're stuck waiting for another acuity proc. But it's probably the hardest hitting build I've seen. It's not even my build. It was somebody on PTS that kind of put me onto it, and yeah, it was really good. It was even better whenever 2H allowed for the crit chance in PvP, but then they took that away. So I was using Pyrebrand because the 2H ult was giving like a free acuity proc, but I had to swap that out because they nerfed it. So now I'm using acuity just to get that guaranteed crit uptime, crit chance uptime. But uh, I'm about to end the stream here, guys. I got to start getting ready for work and getting everything ready. So I appreciate everybody that's joined in, hung out. It's been fun, and there'll be another stream tomorrow. So just stay tuned for that, guys.